Now to the feisty grandmother on a mission. Darby patrols the streets after dark to help keep her neighbours safe. We joined her.
If these youths are prepared to violently attack someone just for their car, well, what hope do we have?
We believe this is our home and we should be able to come home and feel home.
Do you feel like you could do with a bit more police support around here?
Yes, definitely.
Darby Sonte is your typical grandmother.
Daddy. Once upon a time, there was a little baby who got very dirty playing, so he had to jump in the bath. Good girl.
But when most people are getting into bed at night, she gets to work. So we're heading out for night patrol?
Yes.
Granny patrol.
Going to make sure our streets are safe.
Darby moved to Logan, south of Brisbane, with her children and grandchild 2 years ago and immediately got involved in the local community watch group.
I've always been a people person, always been looking after people after a crime's committed. Now I'm doing it before a crime's committed.
The former victim support officer is concerned about the growing number of break-ins and car thefts.
Now, my goal is to prevent those crimes from happening as best as I can by deterring crime, by having a presence felt in the community.
Every night after she puts her granddaughter to bed, the insomniac heads out on patrol in her suburb.
So in that time, I'm out cruising around the streets with flashlights, just checking out, making sure the community's safe.
Armed with her flashlight and mobile phone, Darby looks at recent crime hotspots on the Queensland Police website and sets out to scope the streets. Tonight, we're along for the ride. Are you worried about how out of hand the youth crime crisis seems to be getting?
Yes, very. You know, when I was a young child, if you committed a crime, you were taken to youth court, and that was the most terrifying experience a person of that age could have had. These days, they just laugh at it.
She keeps an eye out for open garages and car doors, as well as random vehicles parked in the area in the middle of the night.
I mean, it could be nothing, but they could be waiting for the owners to go to sleep so they can go and rob the place.
The grandmother will spend hours each and every night slowly driving the streets she now knows all too well. Darby says she has a rule not to get out of the car, but she regularly scares off youths in the area who run from her. She says a sure sign they're up to no good.
Closest police station, not open.
What motivates you to go out every night?
Well, midnight, normally everyone's in bed asleep, and that is the best time to deter crime because, you know, wouldn't you want someone keeping an eye on your property when you're sleeping?
I do know she's out all the time and she's one tough lady, so I probably wouldn't want to mess with her.
A few suburbs over, Emily Stiles runs a community neighbourhood watch page.
These kids are out at such a young age and out doing just unlawful, horrible things.
Emily encourages residents to report everything to police and on their Facebook page. But while social media is a saving grace for the group to stay connected, she says it's also the source of the problem when it comes to young people.
And then they go post it on their Facebook pages and say, you know, I'm so cool, look at me.
The Queensland opposition wants breach of bail to be reintroduced as an offence for teens after figures showed almost 100 young offenders in Queensland committed more than 30 offences each while on bail. Do you ever feel like you're putting yourself in danger?
No, I don't believe I am. And I know not to put myself in harm's way because I've got a family to think of as well.
Darby says even if police do increase their presence in her suburb, she'll keep patrolling so she can sleep that little bit better when she finally does.
We need to let people know if you think you can come into our neighbourhood and take our belongings, you've got another thing coming.
And Queensland Police crime data shows the number of property offences in Darby's suburbs has gone down since she started her late night patrols.